It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back, you beautiful people, to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It is Expresso. We are live on SABC3. It's the start of a brand new week. It's Monday. You've made the right choice. You're starting the week off on the right side of lockdown, on the right side of life with Expresso. Now, we're keeping it healthy this morning in the kitchen as we kick off National Nutrition and Obesity Week. And making a great salad is easier than you think. A lot of people think it's complicated. You have to think about what to do, how to switch it up and make it interesting. But of course, a few simple tips that you're going to be seeing and getting from Abigail Donnelly, creative and trend director at Woolworths. It's going to change your life and change the way that you look at a green salad with roasted walnuts and avocado oil dressing. Yes, Abby. Yes, yes. It's 10 all round, 10 points all round.
It already looks beautifully presented as it is.
Wow.
But salads for me are always, it's about texture,
Yeah.
it's about layering different flavors, it's about a fabulous dressing and amazing fresh ingredients.
The thing is, a lot of people struggle to switch salads up. People think a green salad is a green salad is a green salad. But how do you keep it interesting all the
To
time?
add like pickles is great, pickled jalapenos or a little bit of pickled onion.
Okay.
Cheeses are great, make a meal of it.
Yeah.
And there's beautiful, like peanut brittle.
Yes.
Chopped up or put
Yeah.
into the Nutribullet or whatever, just crushed over, adds like sweetness.
Yeah.
I mean, dried noodles,
Yeah.
all the pulses, you can add, it doesn't, obviously a salad, a lot of people think, okay, well, lettuce leaves.
Yes, just throw them in there.
Do a warm dressing as well to wilt the leaves. There's just, just so much.
So much, but you're getting it all from a credible source. I mean, we all know that Abigail Donnelly is the queen of the kitchen, without a doubt. So let's see, you're cutting up some avocado.
I've got some
there.
beautiful Haas avos, which are just so beautiful
My
at
favorite,
the moment.
my favorite.
The dark, hard skin ones.
Yes.
They really are. They've got a beautiful vibrancy colour.
Yeah.
And the base of this salad is romaine.
Okay.
So, not everybody says on shoots, when we do shoots, remain here.
Remain
no,
here.
it's not that. So what I do is, instead of beautifully washed, and then instead of taking the leaves apart and building the salad, what I like to do is just cut them into wedges, and it seems to be kind of a bit of a trend. And if it's not romaine, you can use iceberg lettuce or baby cos lettuce. Iceberg works
just as
fantastically.
well. Okay.
Yeah, so you just cut them into wedges, and everybody has a beautiful wedge.
Yes.
And it looks chunky.
Yes.
Salads are always how you present it and what colour the platter is. And just to be like creative. Yeah. And if you want to, if you've got a thick dressing, then put it in a squeezy bottle and
draw like a nice little
just go like,
there.
like they do the,
I must say, for me, the worst is when the lettuce comes through and it's a mountain of lettuce and it just leaves. It just is so uninspiring.
It's also just about the dressing.
Hey?
And then how to toss the dressing through. And sometimes I just take the leaves and I just kind of massage the dressing through. And just with a little bit of grated onion, red onion, on some leaves with a beautiful basic vinaigrette.
It's all about the love that goes into it. Massage it a little bit. I love that. Okay.
And then the season now is the beginning of the young asparagus.
Okay.
So what we've got here, we've got some asparagus that's been blanched already.
Fantastic, yes.
Which is beautiful. The young ones are, and these little ones are nice and sweet. And we've just blanched them. But you could also just put them on the braai or in a dry pan.
Yes,
over the grill, and then just give them a little bit of smoky charness, which
and
is
that
also nice.
flavour just, it stays there.
And then also with tender stem broccoli, you can do the same. I love to put them all on a grill pan.
Okay.
Char grill pan, or even just a cast iron pan, frying pan, just to get that charness and that smokiness.
You see, the beauty of it is that the number of occasions where you are able to bring this sort of thing to life is sort of endless. If you were doing a braai, for example, you could still be able to deliver a nice salad, but also on a normal weekday at home, you'd still be able to do it on your stove, on your pan. It doesn't matter what it is that you're getting up to.
And make a meal out of it.
Make an experience, a meal
and
out
texture.
of it.
So making my vinaigrette, always extra virgin olive oil. I mean, I cook with just virgin olive oil, and then the extra virgin, just it's worth really spending a little bit of money on that. And then this is sherry vinegar, but now if you don't have sherry vinegar, you can use balsamic vinegar, apple cider, red wine, white wine, normal vinegar. But I love the sherry vinegar with the asparagus. It just gives like just a different fragrant flavour. And although it's made and fermented with sherry as the process, the big obviously retailers don't have the alcohol left in it. You know,
Yes.
you're not going to go to Spain. It's originated in Spain. You're not going to go to Spain and buy a little artisanal, because
Not
maybe there's a little bit of sherry
necessarily,
if you're not
yes.
into sherry or anything.
Then you can use
But
any
it's-
other variant.
Yeah, and it's
Okay.
great. Sherry vinegar also has a sweetness, so when you're making a roast chicken, you can put it in the pan at the end just to deglaze the
I
pan.
wonder what cherry vinegar smells like. I'm actually
Just
going to
have
just
it,
grab
yeah.
this. Oh, it's got a strong, nice vinegar. That vinegar smell, that vinegar aroma that you really
It's
like.
not as strong as balsamic, but it's just got that
It's strong enough.
Yes,
to,
exactly.
to be present, to make its presence felt
Exactly.
or smelled.
So I've just added that. You could add a bit of Dijon mustard. Dijon mustard, sometimes people like a nice vinegar, a more emulsified vinaigrette.
Yeah.
So add a bit of Dijon mustard because they've got a stabilizer in there. So add that. And then just a little bit of salt and pepper. If you want a bit of sweetness, a little spoon of maple syrup or even honey.
You throw that in there.
Or brown sugar.
Okay.
Lemon juice if you want, with the vinegar. You know, you just got to taste it, feel it.
You're
Yeah.
layering
it's-
those nice textures
Exactly.
and flavors together.
Exactly.
This is
So-
fantastic.
So I'm just going to, I love tearing things. Gives
Let's see.
it texture.
It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
So I'm going to do a bit of that just so that everybody gets a little bit as
Yeah.
well, and it's easier to eat.
I think it's so great that you've got all that asparagus sitting on the other side of this counter, because the thing about me is I can never control myself. When I see asparagus, even in prep phase, I'm always just wanting to snack on it a little bit.
And it's such a healthy snack as well.
It is such a nice
So
snack.
this is how I kind of do my avo, my salad. I don't peel it, and then it's just time saving.
I think
You know?
it gives
And
it
also
character.
just I like that. Yes,
Gives it
gives it character.
Yeah.
So you can see this is perfectly ripe, and we just do scoops of it.
Yeah.
You know, there's no waste, and it's easy peasy.
Yeah, and there would never be waste. I mean, avocado is such a big favorite. I think that the country, a lot of the people who were previously non-avocado people have woken up to the beauty of avocado. We don't let any avocado waste. I mean,
No, not at all. And you know, I mean, I grew up in Zim, and we had a beautiful avo tree that bared huge avos. that were
Yes, I know
and
the
just
Zim
didn't like
avos.
them.
you didn't like
I
them?
didn't like it. Yeah, we gave them, you know, they fell on the floor and the dogs loved them and they got shiny coats from all the good oils.
And you
in
were
it.
never jealous?
But it was a texture. Yeah. But now I kind of think back to that and yeah. But anyway.
Missed opportunities.
Yeah, so that's that. And then the nuts I've chosen are walnuts. But honestly, you can do any nut.
Okay.
You walnuts, pecan nuts, even just plain old peanuts, you know, if you've got there.
Look at that. I love that.
Yeah, and then just roast them or fry them in a pan,
Yes,
dry pan.
roasted.
Just
It's
to bring
so
out the oils and the more flavour.
yes.
You could use pistachios if you want. And my latest trick is with my microplane, which I don't think we've got one here.
haven't
But
got here now, yeah.
But just to save your nuts as well, not to use too much. It's
Okay.
just to microplane.
So you
or
know
grate
exactly
your
how much
nuts.
is going in there.
Yeah, and then also because nuts are expensive,
Yes.
so you can keep them. And the best way to keep nuts is in your freezer.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's one thing we're now learning
Yeah.
this morning. The best way to store your nuts is in the
They
freezer.
don't go rancid because you don't want to always, you know, you go back into the cupboard and see like packets that you haven't used.
Yeah.
So here we go, and then that's the dressing. Give it
This
another
is
swirl.
Stunning. Look at that dressing. I can smell all the goodness that's gone
look
into
at
that. I mean, this is beautiful. Listen, you want to cook along. You want to make the salad. We're not cooking it, but we're making the salad. Now, you want to go onto our website, expressoshow.com. We've got the recipe loaded on there with all of the ingredients. Not a lot of ingredients, but also wholesome. And Abigail has really shown us how to take what could otherwise be an ordinary green salad and make it an experience. Make it an experience. That's what she's teaching us this morning. Ooh, Abby.
Look at that.
I mean, I haven't seen this many of our crew members standing behind the cameras salivating over a salad. So this is going to be quite the treat and definitely something that people are looking forward to. This is beautiful. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
it's a pleasure, yeah.
We're going to share that one.
Yes,
Let's share this
exactly.
one. Let's
Oh,
start here.
well, there's a big team here.
Okay, well, I'll start here. Okay, team, we'll bring some to you about going to our Espresso website, expressoshow.com. It's all on there. Abby, dig
Stunning.
in. Dig
Okay,
in.
cool.
Enjoy.
I haven't had breakfast.
Oh, haven't you?
No.
Great. Dig in.